Microsoft stock is delivering reasonable gains to investors, trading at $417 per share, up from around $375 per share to start 2024. But where could Microsoft stock price end up by the end of next year, by the end of 2025? That's the question I'm going to answer in this video. Looking at the company's earnings per share prospects over the next couple of years, comparing it to its forward PE multiple, conducting some scenario analysis, and making my stock price prediction for Microsoft stock in 2025. So let's take a look. Hey everyone, I want to take a moment to thank the sponsor of this video. Moomoo is a trading platform where you can buy and sell stocks and other investments. I use the platform for investing myself. If you join using the link in my description, you can get up to 15 free stocks. All right, so one of the things I'm going to need to make this stock price prediction is Microsoft's current share price, which as of this recording stands at $417 per share. I also need Microsoft stock forward PE multiple, which stands at 27.66, near the lower end of where this company's valuation has been according to this metric over the last year. Now, I'm also going to need the company's earnings per share estimate for fiscal year 2026. But what you'll notice with Microsoft here, and I've highlighted the earnings per share gap estimate for Microsoft over the next few years. And what you'll notice is that Microsoft, its fiscal year ends in June 30th, around June 30th. And so when we're talking about a price prediction for the calendar year of 2025, we need the calendar year earnings per share number for 2026. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little bit of an adjustment. I'm going to take the 2026 fiscal year earnings per share and the 2027 fiscal year earnings per share, and I'm going to take the average of the two for my estimate of where Microsoft earnings per share will be in calendar year 2026. I know it's annoying that companies have fiscal years that are different from calendar years, but they are allowed to do that. It just makes for more work for analysts trying to put things on equal footing with all companies, because several companies have different fiscal years, and so we have to make these adjustments to try to put them on equal footing. Nevertheless, they are allowed to do that. So let me zoom in here on the numbers and you can see more closely. $15.11 is for their fiscal year 2026. And these are from 46 Wall Street analysts that are following Microsoft stock. This is the midpoint of their estimates. And for 2027, there's 25 analysts estimating that Microsoft's earnings per share will come in at $17.86. All right, so now that we have all the numbers we need, we can go ahead and start our stock price prediction for Microsoft. You'll see here the earnings per share for 2026 is $16.49, and I got that by taking the average of its fiscal year 2026 and 2027 numbers, and that's how I get the $16.49. Now, if you combine that number with the forward PE number of 27.66, you'll get an estimated stock price of $456 per share for Microsoft stock. But the PE multiple could rise. As I showed you earlier, the forward PE multiple for Microsoft right now is near the lower end of where it's been in the last year. So the forward PE multiple has a chance of increasing next year. And if it does increase to 30, the stock price could rise to $494 per share. In the two scenarios with the forward PE falling to 25 and 22 in a poor outcome scenario, the stock price could fall to $412 per share or $362 per share, providing meaningful downside for Microsoft stock. But where do I think is the most likely scenario for Microsoft stock? What's my base case scenario for Microsoft stock in 2025? Where do I think its stock price will be? And I'm sorry, I have a typo here and I'll fix it on the fly. It shouldn't be a 2030 price target. This is a fiscal year 2025 price target. So my base case scenario where I think the stock price will end up next year is somewhere in the range of $460 per share to $500 per share by the end of next year, or in December of next year. And if you look at the current share price right now at $417 per share, you can see there's reasonable upside here. At the midpoint of this estimate, you can suggest a $480 price target for Microsoft stock in 2025. Of course, if you're interested in seeing all of these price predictions for all of the companies that I follow, as well as the ratings, whether it's a buy, hold, or a sell, you can get access to them with the channel membership at the investor tier. Of course, do your own due diligence. This is for informational purposes and entertainment purposes only. Do your own due diligence before making a decision on any investment. Of course, I have dozens and dozens of videos on Microsoft stock on my channel. Please explore further if you're interested in this company as a potential investment. Hey everyone, so many of you have been asking about my investing strategy, and I'm excited to announce that I've written a book that's available for sale now that describes my 6-step investing framework for evaluating stocks. I've added the link in the description below.